There we go. Join them with first manager Chris Search previewing tomorrow afternoon's Panorama National League South match against Eastbourne Borough. Firstly, Search, obviously it's been a while since we caught up. How have you been?
Yeah, good, mate. All good. It's everything's sort of everything's going quite well. Life's good and the group's in good spirits. So yeah, no, it's all been good. Thank you.
We talk about the group. Obviously, you've had a couple of training sessions. Didn't play last Saturday due to St Albans and their FA Cup exploits. But how have the group been since that result against Dartford?
Yeah, I mean, the result against Dartford obviously was brilliant. It was a well executed game plan by the boys. They were fantastic that night. Really performed well. I thought we was dominant. I appreciate maybe not possession wise, but our game plan and our strategy was absolutely key to getting the result. And the boys were brilliant. To a man, they were superb. Worked hard, hit targets, hit running numbers. And executed the game plan, as I say, to perfection. Great goal from Lamar again. Similar in terms of individuality as Maidstone. So yeah, really happy with that result. Obviously we trained on the Thursday, gave the boys a day off on the Saturday, well deserved day off I think after the result on Tuesday, and then we was back in it Tuesday, Thursday this week. So yeah, it's boys are in good spirits and keen to get another game under our belts this Saturday.
Obviously, before the Dartford game, I would describe it as us being in a form of rut. We maybe had the performances, but not the results. But obviously, Dartford has changed that. What is the importance then of getting another run together like we had at the start of the season?
Yeah, massively important. I think that momentum's a big thing in football. So it's a big thing. We need to get the momentum. Both ways. To be honest, it's positive and negative. You get the momentum on the other side. It can be catastrophic. But we definitely obviously want to build on our result. Again, similar to when we got the result, a draw against Oxford, we went on a decent sort of sequence of events, and it's the same. Hopefully, the draw against Slough gave us the foundation then to kick on against Dartford, and we're hopeful in the group that we can really really kick on over the coming weeks up to Christmas.
Obviously, before we talk about tomorrow afternoon in Eastbourne, we'll just quickly touch on Billy Cracknell, who has been recalled by Colchester. Firstly, just what your thoughts on Billy and kind of how well he integrated into the group in his 2 or so months here with us.
Yeah, Billy was excellent. Really top guy. He's a great footballer, but really such a lovely guy. Really bought into the group, settled in brilliantly. If in all honesty, if the results defensively we had been a bit more secure, then I wouldn't have had to go and look for a bit more experience and sign someone like Billy Roche. That meant we had 5 centre halves in the group. 6 if you can. Payne can potentially slot in there at left side as well. So it just meant the squad was a little bit misbalanced. Billy not being one of my players directly, if you like, obviously a loan from Colchester, meant that unfortunately he missed out. But yeah, I can't speak highly enough for Billy. I think hopefully he enjoyed his experience, and hopefully he can find a club at this level or higher very soon to go and develop as he's going to, and hopefully kick on in the professional game.
Obviously, then moving on to tomorrow afternoon and Eastbourne Borough, a team who last season, obviously I know you weren't at the helm, but last season we tend to have some decent results and decent performances against them. But they sit in 12, just 2 points behind us. What are you expecting from tomorrow afternoon?
Yeah, I went and watched Eastbourne last Saturday against Chelmsford. Had a little drive down. So I think at the moment, looking through it, I think one of the boys missed out through sickness. So they started a young lad, Perez in midfield, who I actually thought done really well on the day. I think it looks to me that they've got a couple of players playing out of position, but any team at this level, you've got people that are more than capable of probably playing in 1, 2, 3 positions. So didn't really read too much into that, but they were, they was efficient and effective in what they'd done. They were very fortunate in their first goal, but very good run by Lua to set up the cross, and there was an own goal I think by the Chelmsford centre back. But the second goal was very well taken. A lad that Miles will know quite well. I think he's on loan from Watford, Hutchinson. So he's in quite a good bit of vein of form at the moment. He scored 3 goals in the last maybe 7-8 games. So he looks quite a threat. But no, I think it's typical sort of National League South sort of setup. Two decent sized centre halves, two well equipped fullbacks, boys that are combative in midfield, and a bit of pace and energy up front in Kendall. So no, it's going to be a good game tomorrow. Looking forward to it. And as I say, if we perform anywhere near like we did against Dartford, then I think we should be more equipped to come away from the game with something.
Obviously, we've spoken about kind of defensively maybe how it hasn't been our strength. Eastbourne have scored 28 goals this season. How is it that you're going to try and manage to deal with that kind of attacking threat that they bring? And obviously, we just spoke about Roasty returning in the last couple of weeks and him probably getting to more full match fitness as well, I hope.
Yeah, no, but obviously, Bill's missed a lot of football, so his match fitness, is nowhere near where it needs to be. It's between a bit of a rock and hard place at the moment. We're in tight games where, to try and give Billy minutes is a little bit tricky, if you like. Don't want to throw him in, and he's not sort of equipped to do it. But Billy's working tirelessly behind the scenes, putting in runs and whatever else. So hopefully we'll in the next sort of couple of games we'll try and get him out there and get him some minutes. And then is it like with anyone, it's a case of him to try and go and claim that shirt. Going back to your question about our defensive, I think we've looking at the Slough, I felt our spacing and our compactness was far better than it had been in the previous games. Haven't and sometimes we're a little bit too expansive, a little bit too keen to push the wing backs on. So we changed our structure to that extent to try and make spacing and gaps a little bit more tighter, to make us a little bit more gritty and harder to break down. And the first game we really implemented that was Slough. And then obviously on Dartford, having sort of had the warmer up, if you like, against Slough, Dartford was the icing on the cake for us in terms of performance and exactly how we wanted it to pan out. The triggers, the points of pressing, the boys defended, and in possession, was very effective, really effective. We got him behind numerous times in the channels. And so I know this group, that the challenge for me was, we put some really good performances together, 45 minutes performances. St Albans first half stand out, Hampton and Richmond first half stand out, Havant and Waterloo second half very good. But it's 45 minutes at a time. Never really nailed down a sort of 90-minute performance. We'd done enough to get by and done enough to get results in some of these games, but it wasn't the complete package for me. So, it's taken us sort of until Dartford to put in 2 45s back to back, a full 90 minutes. And as I say, it's testament to the group. They really listen in and believe to where we're going. And, Danny and Shippo in the background, with huge input. So, it's credit to everyone that at the moment things are going well. As I say, a bit of momentum after that slight blip. And hopefully we'll carry that on into Saturday.
Perfect. Well, we'll leave it there because I want to go have some lunch, and you probably got to play golf or something like that. So we'll leave it there, and we'll catch up.
Are you coming down, Kian, for the game or
not tomorrow? I'm back for Bath. Bath's my favourite away day, just because of how cool the ground it is. So I'll see you then on next Saturday afternoon or next Saturday morning on the coach.
Look forward to it. All the best to you.
Stop recording.